Hello, spellcasters of all shapes and sizes. My name is Chant, and welcome to the 26th episode of our second level spell series over here at my Spellbook. This is actually the second time I'm posting this video. I made some pretty bad mistakes in the first one. I usually try not to, but I don't know how these ones slip past me, so my mistake. In any case, today we're going to be taking a look at Enthrall. It is usable by the Bard and the Warlock, and it is found in the good old Player's Handbook, so we should all have access to it. Now that hyped up intro is out of the way, let's take a look at its mechanics. The effect at a glance is as followed. Creatures that you can see and that can hear you on a failed save have disadvantage on perception checks not relating to yourself. Creatures you are fighting have an advantage on the save, and creatures that are immune to being charmed are just straight up not affected by it. The effect lasts until the spell ends, or the creature can no longer hear you. The cast time is 1 action, the range is an impressive 60 feet. The duration is 1 minute, and this is not concentration. The save is wisdom. The components are verbal and somatic, meaning you have to speak as well as be able to gesture with one hand. Then the school is enchantment, which makes a lot of sense because you're enchanting people. Now let's take a look at the full description here to better understand this spell. You weave a distracting string of words, causing creatures of your choice that you can see within range that can hear you to make a wisdom saving throw. Any creature that can't be charmed succeeds on the saving throw automatically, and if you or your companions are fighting a creature, it has advantage on the save. On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on perception checks made to perceive any creature other than you until the spell ends, or until the target can no longer hear you. The spell ends if you are incapacitated or can no longer speak, which makes sense. Basically, how this works is when you cast it, you gesture with your hand, and you speak some words or distracting words, so it makes sense that they'd be either gibberish or provoking in one way or another, but feel free to interpret that however it is you like. And then people just focus on you, and they can't stop focusing on you. I mean, they can, but if they try to, they do so with disadvantage. Needless to say, this isn't something that's meant to be used in combat inherently, although you could in terms of a getaway situation, I guess. But this is meant to be used more in social settings, which I kind of like, because that's the way I usually play a lot of my characters. But in any case, let's get on to some alternative uses here to kind of come up with some ideas. So I think what this spell is really reminiscent of is in Sly Cooper 2, I believe. There are a couple missions where you're dancing as Sly, and it's your job to basically keep the attention of the room. I think that is a great use for this. If you can become the center of attention for a longer period of time, there's a lot you can do. In this case, I'm thinking you could actually use it to win competitions in some form or another. Outside of that, you could use it to give rousing speeches as your audience finds they can't focus on anyone but you. I think that would be very cool. Outside of that, you could use it for more nefarious purposes like robbing a bank, for example. If all anyone can do is focus on you, odds are they're not going to notice your party members sneaking around in the back looting the place. In any case, if you can come up with any alternative uses, any thoughts, ideas, questions of your own, please put them down in the comment section beneath. I really do appreciate it. And if you like that cool hand-drawn picture of Sips from Dingo's Doodles, please check out the Guildhall to figure out exactly how to get your own hand-drawn D&D picture. In any case, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and as always, happy casting, everyone.